All right, here we got some EZAs for part 2. So the celebration for part 2 starts on Friday, which I'll make a video on that. And we have is some information for the part 2 EZAs here. So we have is Metal Cooler Movie STR Piccolo getting his EZA, and of course the Super Saiyan TEQ VEGETA is getting his EZA, and of course the bad boy himself AGL Metal Cooler. So let's go on and see what kind of, like, I'm surprised that they are instantly already EZA in these subunits, because they take the same metals as the AGL Metal Cooler. So I'm very surprised that they are instant right now, receiving their sub EZAs right now, which is really interesting. So I kind of wish that they would have saved it for later, but I guess now makes sense. So let's go see what Piccolo does here. So Piccolo is to start a turn, tagging defense 2%. Randomly changes keys as a type of key spear to another than STR to STR. Gain additional attack units plus 20% per key spear obtained. That's actually pretty good. Key plus 2 attack units plus 50% and 20% to crit. Sorry, 20% chance of performing critical hit when facing one enemy. Ooh, that's actually really good. Actually, that right there just makes them really good. Definitely usable for sure. Gain key plus 6 and perform a critical hit. So that is a guaranteed crit. Once there's one, only when fighting 2 or more enemies. So this guy's actually perfect for World Tournament. If you don't have LR Broly, the STR one, he's a very good option for the World Tournament. He's definitely going to be a monster for SBR basically. I don't think he'll be good, you know, for like these type of events, but he's definitely going to be useful for other content, like Sal Max and everything, you know, Red Zone. I mean, let's see. Actually, I actually going to be testing him out on the new Wicked Bloodline missions. We got for the new ones we have is, what we call it, the King Cold, and we got Metal Cooler for the next 2 stages. So he does raise defense on SA, which is 30% on SA. He causes a supreme damage to enemy, to all enemies actually, and a medium chance of stun. So this guy, I wish though this was a high chance, but medium stun is fine. So definitely Piccolo is very usable, definitely a big upgrade from the past. And if we go back here, we have is Vegeta here. Vegeta is very interesting. So Vegeta is TEQ, of course. I mean, of course he's TEQ. So he gains 200% at the start of turn, 20% chance to perform a critical hit with no restriction. Gain an additional attack and defense plus 50%, and a chance for performing a critical hit. So that he is gaining 40% chance to crit. That's actually amazing. So I do think you want to go full additional for this guy, because he has 40% chance to crit on his passive if there is another movie hero's category ally attacking in the same turn, which that should be pretty easy actually. So if it doesn't have, you know, a movie hero's ally attacking in the same turn, he gains 12%. So I would say probably go full additional for this guy. Gain key plus 2 in attack and defense plus 50% when in a chance to perform a critical hit, plus 30% if HP is 80 or below. That's yeah, you definitely want to go for full additional. Gain or key plus 2 in attack plus 50% when a chance to perform a critical hit, plus 30% when HP is 50 or below. So if you have a movie hero's ally core category taken on the same turn, which basically I do think his best partner is gonna be the LR movie Metal Cooler movie Goku and Vegeta. He's already getting 2% chance to crit on his passive, like just free basically, and then he gains on the 20%. That's 40% right there already guaranteed. That's pretty much guaranteed there, because you're gonna be running this guy with the new LR Metal Cooler movie Goku and Vegeta. And then if you are, you know, low on HP, he gains another 30%, which is, that should be about what, 70% chance. Wow. Okay, he guarantees crit if you are 50 or below. That's really interesting. Yeah, so definitely you want to go for additional. I will definitely will change my hidden potential system with this Vegeta here. So definitely want to go for additional. And then of course he greatly rises his defense 1 turn and then causes a bring up enemy and a high chance of stun. So definitely I would say VEGETA looks better than the Piccolo for sure. Like for sure. Honestly, he's way better. And then here is AGL Meta Le Cooler. So we have his the Wicked Bloodline Key +4, HP Tech Defense 170, Extreme AGL Key +3 to 120. All stats, Key +2, Tech Defense 150, gain 20% to attack and defense, which each attack receive, max attack and defense +100%, gain additional Key +1, and a chance to perform a critical hit +10% when there is a superclass enemy. That's when there's a superclass enemy. Gain additional Key +1 and chance to perform a critical hit when there is a Pure Saiyans category enemy, and recovers 10% HP at the end of the turn, which attack will receive. And of course, he does a core appears when the conditions are met. He does rise attack. He does rise attack only for 1 turn, and then he does lowered defense and attack. And the Metal Cooler just Key +2, and then massively rises attack temporarily, and then causes supreme damage. Destructive damage. Okay, there's a couple of things that I do think Cooler is pretty good at. He definitely has guaranteed, well, not guaranteed crits, but he has crits in his passive. So he's looking really good so far. You know what it kind of reminds me of? Kind of reminds me of like Int Golden Frieza Angel or TOP Golden Frieza, that they are only like their passive is restricted to whatchamacallit, to superclass. But the thing with Int AGL Golden Frieza is that this guy has Pure Saiyans on his passive, which we have AGL Broly of the Red Zone, and that's about it. He's gonna be good, I would say, of course, in other events that has Pure Saiyans, like the new that event that we have there, like I don't know, that new event that's supposed to be hard. But I highly doubt it's that hard. But you know, if you don't have those units, I guess it could be hard. But yeah, he's gonna have a usefulness definitely in there, of course. Extreme Battle Road, he's gonna be useful as well. He's gonna be useful in, you know, the battlefield. So like, he's not meant to destroy the red. I mean, he could be useful in the red zone, but he's not meant to destroy the red zone. He's not meant to destroy Cell Max. Like, I get that this unit, it deserves like a great, you know, EZA, but looking by this, he's not bad. Like, here you go, here guys, I'm gonna say it loud and clear, he is not bad, but I am quite underwhelmed on how they did with his kit. I wish that they could change a little bit of him, like having damage reduction or a chance to dodge, so that way he could have at least a little contribution into these top events here. So also, he does not rise defense on the super attack, which is pretty odd that they did that, but he does gain some defense on his passive, which each attack receives, which is multiplicative, which is gonna be nice. So I don't know, it seems very weird that they made this guy. I mean, 100% sure, like every like DR, dodge, revive, everything is gonna be on the LR Carnival Metal Cooler. That's why they didn't make this guy nutty as, you know, every LR EZA in the game. So what I'm expecting, this guy is going to be overshadowed by the LR Carnival Metal Cooler, because the LR Metal Cooler is going to have revive. That's I'm not a leaker, but what I'm expecting is a revive, dodging, because remember in the movie he does have instant transmission, so he copied or has a similar effect, powers or abilities as Goku, because remember Goku was using the instant transmission, and then Cooler just took him out of that instant transmission, like in the middle of fighting. So what I'm expecting is that the LR Metal Cooler having some kind of dodge and maybe some DR will be nice for the LR Metal Cooler and revive. Combine that with all those three, that's insane. And then if he does stack attack and D, well, what I'm expecting for this Carnival Metal Cooler is going to be stacking attack on his instant key super and then rising his defense on the 12 key super. So LR Metal Cooler is looking pretty strong already. Well, I'm not, you know, we haven't seen the full kit already and everything, but if he does have those things, that's going to be very powerful, sure. And then, you know, you can put that LR Metal Cooler in the first slot for the, you know, top events, and then you can run is the AGL. That's if they don't have the same name, which I'm pretty sure they don't have the same name anyways, because if they call it LR Metal Cooler Core, then that's how they're gonna get over the whatchamacallit, the name thing. But I doubt they're gonna do it for sure. But looking so far, definitely Metal Cooler is looking good. He's definitely looking like a top 3. It's just that he's not at the expectation of a, you know, a unit to decimate a red zone, and also as well the Cell Max event here. So he's really good. Definitely gonna be insane for any other events. I mean, you can definitely run him in the red zone stuff, but just gotta be really careful where you put him, because I do think he'll take normals. I hope so, but let's see. Let's see. You know, I'm gonna do a showcase of him pretty soon, so I will definitely see how will he perform on the red zone. He will probably take some normals on, you know, once he's fully built up for sure. So other things that we can, you know, talk about here, if we go into my profile a little fast here, there is a news for the part 2 stuff here. So we have is a new missions for a story event here. I do think we're gonna get a new whatchamacallit, maybe a support memory from the movie. Also, they're going to revamp the stage where there's gonna have some bonus effect with, I said, like artificial life forms, and then you can farm up the free-to-play Metal Cooler, which I will talk about here in a second. We have 2 new stages for the Wicked Bloodline Zone, the Wicked Red Zone here. We have is King Cold and as well as Metal Cooler for coming for the part 2. And if we go here, oh, that's not what I wanted. Okay. If we go here, we have is a new image, which is these cards. Right here is the new LR Dokkan Fest Goku and Vegeta, which are going to be having a Dokkan Fest. This is definitely looking like their essay of animations here, so definitely. And also that cooler as well is looking like a essay animation too as well. So definitely, I mean, if you haven't already guessed, we are like haven't already guessed, part 2 is going to be the Metal Cooler movie. So definitely going to be really interesting in seeing the animations as well as their kids. One that I'm very excited about is the LR Super Saiyan Goku Vegeta. They're going to be very interesting. So also as well, if we go into, let me see real fast real quick, actually. I'm gonna go fast real quick. Let me go to Air Dokkan real fast. Oh, that's not what I wanted. Air Dokkan. He did post a little tweet here that there is going to be some TEQ awakenings for the free-to-play Metal Cooler team here. So they are getting a TUR, and then I'm expecting them to receive an EZA for part 3. So I'm expecting these guys to receive an EZA along with the TEQ cooler, as well as with the physical exchange Gohan and Goku. Should be nice. And then of course part 3 is going to be an LR EZA, which I'm expecting to receive an EZA is probably LR Goku Exorb or Gumku, basically. So that's what I'm expecting. So I expect these guys to be, I want to see how well are they going to design these new units, well, the TEQ awakenings for this these Metal Coolers here. So definitely very interesting to see what are they going to do with these guys, and also very curious to see what their kit's going to be like, as well as their EZAs, because once it's kind of funny how like you can run this guy, like all these Metal Coolers, with the brand new LR Metal Cooler and then the AGL EZA Metal Cooler. So that's gonna be really fun. That's gonna be a really fun video to make. So if I pull the Metal Cooler, then I'll make a video on that. But if I don't, then you know what, I'll just do something with a very special video on that. So all right guys, that's gonna be it for the video. If you did like this video, please leave a like. Also comment down below, are you excited for these new units receiving a TUR? Also, as well as praying that they get a EZA. And also, what do you think about the new, well, not new, but AGL Metal Cooler getting its EZA? And of course, the TEQ Vegeta, and as well as the Piccolo. I still do think that Piccolo's useful, but I do think the one from the banner from Cooler Piccolo, that is the best Piccolo in the game. So, all right, guys, I will catch y'all next time. Bye-bye.